I mean, no, we can still ultimate Ral. Is this whenever you cast a non-creature spell? Okay, yeah. Well, I think we can have our cake and eat it too. Hey friends, welcome back to MTG. My name is Ken, this is Mario, and we are back with some more bloomburrow shenanigans. And on the docket today, we're checking out Ral, Crackling Wit. So this commander was actually a Patreon request from one of our Patreon Sunken Isle. Again, big shout out and thank you for being a patron. And in case you didn't know, we do have a Patreon. Information will be in the description below. I decided instead of taking this typical spell slinger, I wanted to have a little bit more fun with it. So I went with a full otter strategy. So almost every new otter that's been included in bloomburrow is in this deck. And I mean, they all synergize anyways, so you're not really losing much by going with that path, but it's still fun to have. So hopefully you enjoy it. But before we jump into the gameplay, I just want to remind you that if you're enjoying the videos and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It means a lot for us and helps the channel grow as well. But without further ado, I think it's time we jump into the video. All right, who are we up against? Baylen the Haymaker. I want to make this deck. I want this card. Okay. So since the fancy art treatment version of it came out or was previewed, I wanted that card. And for the first week the card was out, I could not find it anywhere. Like, not on eBay, not on TCG Player, not on Card Kingdom, not on Cool Stuff, nowhere. And it's finally started to show up, and the card is like $250. And like, sure, it probably will go down a bit, but I don't know how much. Like, crazy how much this card is going for. And it feels like of all cards, why this one? I still want it. So if you're watching this and you have one and you're trying to sell it, hit me up. I won't pay $250 for it, but I'll still give you some good money. Anyways, okay. Baylen's out early. That seems early to play it, considering it's just a payoff. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard if you draw a card. Brazen Borrower. Yeah, let's just can offspring it. We'll look at the top four and we'll stick a non-creature on land. Put in your hand. Sublime Epiphany feels like it's a long ways away. Let's take an opt. Harmless card. It's in line with what we want to do. Oh, my Rel. Okay, see, that's a problem. No blocks. Ugh, I don't like my Rel. Blah. Okay. We can bounce the Myrel. So you go away. And then in response to them casting Myrel, we will opt. It feels like the play. Funny thing is, I think we can, in theory, bounce Myrel again. Let's see. Can't counter it because of the the delighted halfling. Thank you. Go for the Halo Fountain instead. Okay, that's a scary card. We'll still opt. Scanta, 2 soul. Mizzix's Mastery. That's good later. God, we're gonna die from combat damage alone for this rabbit. Okay. What can we do? We can go for Ral. We have 2 blockers. Let's try doing that. Let's bless. Make a little chump blocker. What does it? Oh, I love the offspring tokens. Do they have something? Untap 15 tap creatures yet. I mean, this Cycrift, if we can get to it, is going to be a monster in this matchup. Words. No attacks. I really don't want Ral to die. So, let's see what they got. They'll probably go for my Ral, I can only imagine. This needs 2 tokens for mana, 3 tokens to draw, 4 tokens for counters and trample. How many counters? 3, and that becomes a 7/6. Ooh, I love Baylen. I'm gonna do a Baylen video soon. I bought one for my Rocco deck, right? I have a Rocco Street Chef, and I did a video on it and everything. So like, if you want to see that deck, check it out. I highly recommend. But I have one in paper, and it's one of my favorite decks. I have Baylen in there because now you can turn your foods into like card draw and ramp and everything else. But I think I'm gonna just build Baylen on paper as well. I will if I find like the super nice version at least. Okay, Psych Rift. Oh god, my rail's out. If we go for the Flex Channeler into the Artist Talent, maybe that's the solution. This gives us a... No, let's go Flex Channeler into the Otterball Antics, I think. Gives us some counters. Give us
another genius idea,
Prowess Trigger. Submit 1. Perfect. We +1 again. More blockers. No attackers. Oh. 15 creatures to win the game. They have 2 tokens. Myrel makes 1 billion of them. Legion War Boss makes 1 billion of them. Okay, well, Mirror Breaker, sorry, makes 1. Okay. Creature. Attacking. Everyone's attacking. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's go. Block you. Block you. Block you. Yes. Do they have tricks? Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Don't do it. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Do they have 15 creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures. 10 whole creatures. Oh, that is frustrating. I thought we had the Brawl ultimate there. Can we still do it if we bounce the transformation? What's in our graveyard? Not a lot. Harnessor Storms. Not great. Okay, Arena down. We Psych Rift into the Talent. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to survive 1 turn, and then we can probably fully Psych Rift. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I'm prioritizing. Probably the Psych Rift's more important than ultimating Ral. So if we go like this, that leaves us with 2 mana. I guess, yeah.
I've calculated exactly what
Counter. I mean, no, we can still ultimate Ral. Is this whenever you cast a non-creature spell? Okay, yeah. Well,
I
think we can have our cake and eat it too. Okay.
This is an unexpected outcome.
We have an emblem. We have our land next turn. No attacks. Ooh, I'm nervous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, we might just be dead. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. Oh boy. Oh, I hope we don't die now. Okay, yeah, they're tapping their tokens. That's good. Tap treasure. do they swing out? I think the answer is they swing out. I think they've got it. You right? Is this it? Oh, we were so close. 5. Oh, things. 6, 9, 13, 18, 23. I don't, so if we go biggest block, and biggest block, that leaves us with 3, 6. Wait, hold up. Can we survive this? Is there a way? Oh, Baylen can tap creatures to give himself counters. Oh no, I don't think we have it. No, they're tapping for mana. They're going to the Halo Fountain. Right? Is that what they're going into? If they tap 4 of their tokens, maybe they don't have 4 tokens. Maybe that was it. No, they did. Okay, they draw a card. Untap, they have 2 tokens. We are alive. I don't know how. Well, we're gonna do this. Certainly. Maybe discard a card. Yeah, what don't we need? I don't think we need you. Draw a card. Bounce all their stuff. I don't know how we survived that turn. Going for the Galligrators. The Brotherhood end as well will help just clear out their board. Maybe we win that. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Going for the halfling. Rebuilding their board state. Playing the land, doing the thing. Okay. We need to really catch up here. So our instants and sorceries have the word. Okay. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Storm. Blah. Okay, non-creature spells you cast 1 less to cast. Is that the route to go, or do we go for the banner? Do we overload the... Can we overload the Mizzixes? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 1 shy from doing that. But we can go like this. Hit you guys. Discard. Ooh, but that's really good. Let's go the banner. Dismard command. Okay. Pretty good. We can do that and storm count 2. We can storm count 3 it by playing this. Discard. Actually, like what we have. That. And we'll go like this. And we will draw 2, create a treasure. Choose any target. Okay. Hit you for 2. I create a treasure. And then we have some storm triggers. Okay. 2 damage. Target player. Oh my god. How did we win that? Oh, wow. Okay, well. GG's. Whoa, okay. Good game. Excuse me while I drink my coffee. We're facing Flubs. This is my first time playing against a Flubs deck. I'm very excited about this. I think Flubs is hilarious, and I'm excited to see what happens. Hopefully they went like super lean into the deck and didn't just go like team or good stuff, 'cause that would be kind of boring. But you know what? I have faith that our opponent, they're gonna do some silly things. Provisioner. Well, opt-in response. Season of the Bold. Great. Too slow right now. A Scalding Tarn is much better. Okay. I think we need to press anywhere in hand. Okay, that'll get us an otter. Let's get this down. And I guess we'll just get our shock land. Pay the 2 life. Grade us ourselves a little otter friend and pass turn. And then probably go for this next. Because this is quite good. Filtering our hand out. Yeah, very good. These talents are very, very powerful. I'm glad to see the classes kind of coming back in a new, exciting way. Okay. We'll go for the talent. We can't do much else. I think I'm fine with that. We will... Yeah, we'll swing. Do you want to trade with me? Oh, gross. Alrund's Epiphany. Well, at least they're not casting that for a while. They could foretell it, though the foretell cost is the same as the regular cost. If it was foretell, oh, you get the 2 birds. Got it. Brain Surge, putting that back on top. Okay. So far, this feels like a Semki good stuff deck, but we'll see. I want to see Flubs flourish. Well, they got the red mana finally. So let's see if they go for Flubs next. Not Scoot Swarm. Bah, Scoot Swarm. Well, we have the counter spell for it at least. Yeah, this is just a lands deck. Man. We were rooting for you, Flubs. I mean, Flubs is kind of built to be a lands commander, but you know. I wanted to see some variety. Oh, but Flubs is coming down. Alright. A 0/5 too, I never realized. I mean, of course. Additional land, draw. Okay. The Flubs train is a running. Scoot Swarm is not coming down though. We have the counter magic for it, which is nice. Let's go here. We can't plus that and get... I really don't want Scoot Swarm. Is it worth passing my turn and doing nothing? Yeah. I think so. No Scooty cuties for you. So they have to remember, if they play the Bobble, they lose the Scoot Swarm. So they have to play Scoot Swarm. And it's going to get countered. Okay, so we can counter it. Make them discard a card. We will discard a card. Let's discard... Lania feels too slow right now, unfortunately. Striker Rich, that's fine. Okay, they're down to no cards in hand. And not attacking. Sweet, okay. Island. Ral into Strike It Rich, perhaps. We can go for the Otter Ball, put no counter on that creature. Or the Bria into the... No, let's get... Let's level this up first. And go here. Strike It Rich. Create a treasure token. I'll discard the village, I guess. We got a different land now. And that's fine. Pass turn. Maybe leveling that up wasn't the play. I'm not sure. Lotus Cobra draws a card. Right. So now the Flubs is going to start flubbing. What's on top? At least we get to see everything. That's a good card in this deck. That's a very good card in this deck because it's really mana. It's just like a mana net neutral, so it just helps get you churning through your deck. Even Bolt, Foretell. Yep, that's good as well. Save it for later. Okay. I need to give this opponent a little more credit. They're smartly playing. They're doing their adventures, their foretells, just to stockpile cards. Yeah. Okay. I changed my mind. This is a thoughtfully put together Flubs deck. Oh, we lose our Otter. That's sad. Which is, it's fine, honestly. It's fine. Are we dead yet? 1, 4, 6, 7 damage. Strike it rich in hand. Again, kind of a net neutral. Okay. I like this. We're losing. Absolutely. Most certainly. But I do like this. It's kind of fun. Maybe I'll do a Flubs deck. I'm seeing the vision here with the things like this playing off the top. There's a way to kind of cheat around the Flubs effect. You've got the net neutral, mana neutral, sorry, cards. Yeah. I like it. Okay, you've convinced me, squeaky cheese. You can just kill me though, probably. What's this? C0 mana. A creature gets +0/+3 has vigilance. A 0/8 is even funnier. I like it. Yep. Shield comes down. Virtual Strength. Ooh, is that where it ends? Nope, because they can do the 1 mana adventure. And they get the Scoot Swarm back. Wow, what a twist of events. They can't cast it though, right? Oh, they just discarded their Scoot Swarm, I think. I don't think they meant to do that. That's okay. They're still doing perfectly fine. Drawing the Tormod script. Going for the Tormod script. Flub triggers. Balaged, have they played enough land drops yet? Or do they have like 1 left? Is this where the train stops? No Flubs, you must keep going. Yeah, it has to be because... No, it's not! We're still going! Alright, they get the island. Oh, not Nadu. Okay. No, you lost me. That's it. We're done. All good grace. Lost forever. What's the equip cost? 3. Oh. I mean, yeah, Nadu makes sense in the 99. I get it. It's fine. Get 1 more land. Triggers everywhere. Skip the wilds. That will get them more selection. 3 mana left. Are they going to equip the Nadu or are they going to level this up? What are you going to do? No, they have 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Nope, they're letting it go. Move to combat. That was a lot. If we get a River's Rebuke, I will die laughing. Down to 8. It's not looking good. Spellguire. Counterspell, Surveil, draw 2. Yep. I don't think we have it any which way. Which is fine. We gotta see Flubs do the Flubs thing. Let's throw this down. Hold up the counter magic and see, I guess. Maybe we'll bait out an attack and they'll just go for the Ral instead of me? That's fine. We'll discard this. Draw an is a charm. Alright. It's another counter spell. Well, plus create a little blocker friend, and then pass. And
Daughter, I need some help.
cry. Alright. Yeah, all they have to do is just attack us. But let's see if we can stump them with a counter spell. See if that kind of breaks the chain. Probably not, considering all the kind of avenues they have, but we'll see. I mean, no, not we'll see. We're dead, but we'll go down kicking and scream.
It's time to embrace the local culture.
Prowess. Yeah, sure. Sorry, Bria. Today was not your day. Yeah, but they can play lands off the top, so they're just gonna get their Flubs trigger back. Draw a card. Sink into Stupor. And then get the chain going again. The question is, are they gonna just attack? Let's see. I hope they do. Let's see. Or are they gonna just keep doing the thing? Okay, they're activating a land. Alright, now they're attacking. Just with one. Okay, wow. Alright. That was a risky move. It didn't matter. But, well, we got flubs, so GG's. Alright. Ooh, Glarb. We're getting all the fun new commanders. All these ones I want to kind of build myself. That's fun. What a good day to play Magic. Glarb. Also one I'm kind of working on paper. Slowly. I like top deck. As much as Spellslinger is not my comfort zone, I would say like top deck kind of shenanigans like that falls under my comfort zone. So anytime I see a deck that kind of encourages that play style, I'm all for it. I'm super excited because Duskmourn has a Aminatou Precon commander, and I used to have an Aminatou deck and I loved it. It was more blank than top deck, but I tried to lean more into the top deck as best as possible. But one of my favorite cards, commanders ever. So the new one's coming out, and it's more leaned into the top deck. What are 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't think we need another land. So I'm super excited to see what that's about, and it'll be on Arena because Arena now has the base commanders. So expect to see a video on that, like in October or November, whenever it comes out. Okay. What do we have going on though? We have a Tarmogoyf. We have... Let's get you down. Do we just bounce the Goyf? Maybe. The Goyf isn't actually that scary. We counter the Glarb. These are all instants. Sorry. Words. So we don't need to think about this now. Let them start doing their things. We can counter Glarb. I don't want to. I don't want to see what Glarb has in store, but Mill 3 investigate. Okay. Well, I think we know what we're gonna bounce. The Goyf. The answer is the Goyf. Boop. And boop. We do get to, right? It's Mana Valley 3. Oh, it's Mana Valley 2. Alright, so we do get to scry one. A land. Do we want it? I don't think we do. We have 2 still. Alright, we take 1. Let's see. What can we do? Put you down. Alright. That's a blocker. That is a... Let's put down a blocker. We can't offspring, which is sad. But we do have the wash away up still. So that's good. Oh, I guess we're taking you. Valakut, that's a land if we need it. Or we can cycle our hand away. Options. So many options. Not overwhelming at all. I'm kidding. Try Spellslinger. It's not overwhelming, I promise. Yeah, we'll definitely wash away this turn if we can. I don't know if you've seen this yet. I made a community post about it, and it's been very divisive. As of course it is, but in case you haven't seen, in Mystery Booster 2, they are essentially printing alchemy cards into the format, but only as like Mystery Booster Draft. Like, they're not legal anywhere, they're Acorn cards. But the first one they showed off was the Oracle of the Alpha, and people are hot on that. For some people think it's cool, other people hate it. I understand both sides, to be honest. We will no attacks, pass turn. We're not doing great. Let's see what they do. But yeah, I think Sanguine Brushstroke also got, which is, that one's like less harmless. It's essentially a tutor for a Blood Artist, which is very Yu-Gi-Oh, I think, in flavor, when you like have a card that tutors up another specific card. We will wash away this just to slow them down. I'd love to know your thoughts on it. If you think it's like cool, it's fun, it's harmless because it's in a very limited circumstance, or that maybe it spells possible disaster going forward. Regardless, I would like to see what you think, because it's interesting, if anything. Okay, I don't want to take this damage. Do we just Valakut away our hand? It's not great. Yeah. We need to start getting some removal or something. So we'll get rid of you, and you. Fresh 5. Let's see. I don't know. I think this might be equally bad. Fire's good to kind of ping something. But we don't need all these lands. I got lands. 1's nice. 3's a little excessive. Okay, so now they're just playing in my face. Let's just, I guess we'll snipe out the, well, hold on. Our commander lets us get the thing, and then the play with fire can snipe out. Let's try this. We'll plus, and we will pass. Play with fire can take out their Honest Ratstein. This one's pretty whatever. And ability 4 greater from the top of your library. Yep. Slow Gurk is very good. Into a Syndicate Recruiter. When it enters, mill 4 cards. If they're 5 or more mana value, 1 card's in your graveyard, conjure a card and dig up the body into your hand. Speaking of alchemy, I don't even know what that card does. Mill 2, then you may return a creature card from graveyard to your hand. Okay. Gurk is getting the counters. Ooh. Things are looking hairy for us. Yep. So we're gonna hit the Ratstein. Get a counter.
I have a plan.
Chump block the Goyf with our poor sad little otter. Thank you for your service. Okay, we are building towards a Psych Rift, but I don't know if we're building there fast enough. Oh god, these... This is bad. Draw 3, then discard 2. Do we just say goodbye to Raoul? We're gonna lose Raoul no matter what. Let's get rid of these lands.
I'll just invent a solution.
Discard 2 cards. 1, 2... Thank you. Okay. The Iker Moon isn't gonna save us. Is it even worth really putting out? I don't think so. We're gonna pass. Pass. Hopefully they just like hyper focus down Rao. They probably won't. They'll probably just send one thing and smoke us for a ton of damage. We need a Graveyard Exile. That's what we really need. No, they're double tapping that Ral. Okay. Let's opt. See what we get.
Another genius idea by Raul.
Korea unfortunately doesn't help. We are too much on the back foot for that. This though deals 3 damage. And we can deals 3 damage. Doesn't kill anything besides this. It's kind of a waste, but if we're bouncing their hand, at least they won't get another surveil trigger when it enters. Send you away. Into mana drain. That's pretty good. They haven't played anything yet either, so we could mana drain their second main phase if they go for something for what, 5 mana? We will see. Use a spell, return 3 target lands from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Those go to hand. If they replay Slogurk, I can counter it. Probably the answer, I think. Let's see if they have the counter magic up. They might. They have 3 cards we don't know about. Nope, they don't. Okay. So we get 3 mana for next turn. So we can definitely Sight Grift, though now we're really Sight Grifting 2 things, which is a little feels bad. Well, shoot. What's your ward cost? Ward 1. We're going for the Hellkite. Do they have a card? No, they don't. Okay. We go for the Gauntlet. That's, or do we want to go for Ral? We create a Hellkite. 4/4. Or 6/6? 6/6, because it's the amount of mana spent. Now do they? No, they don't. Okay. Well, we're getting 6 damage in on them. We are going to lose Ral again. Right? Will we +1? Maybe we won't. Let's see. Because we can chump block with our little otters.
You get to be my protege.
Okay. Get in for 6. That'll bring them down to 13. That was decent damage. We Sight Grift them next turn. That's 7. We can survive this turn. We, I think, have this. Let's see. Oh, our Hellkite needs to survive. And technically our Otter too. So, there's contingencies, but they can fill their field, they can kill Ral, they can hit me for a ton of damage. All I need is my 2 creatures to survive. What's in here, by the way? Nothing crazy. No blocks. Thank you, Ral.
I hate dead ends.
Back and go to the command zone. Okay. Okay, Ashy off.
I am that which night
Spells, abilities, your opponent's control can't have you, what, sacrifice? Can't, because there's search their library. Target player mills 4 cards and each opponent exiles their graveyard. That's fine. That's still fine. Gosh, I want them to tap out, to be honest. Just, there's 3 cards that could be a counterspell. Counterspell ends us. What are they gonna do? Please, like, don't tap out. Ooh, gosh. Can we do this? Do we go for it? They have 3 cards. Let's take a quick peek. Do they run any counter magic? It seems like these are all permanents. No, that's a sorcery. Well, let's try it. Let's see. We still get the dragon anyways. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. We did it! Yes! Oh. Whoa, what a close game. Yeah, I had fun. I won. Of course I had fun. Kidding. It's not about winning. Good game. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the deck tech for Brawl, Crackling, Wit. This is the second Brawl deck I've done in recent memory, but very different. They look very different as well. This is a 4-mana Planeswalker with starting loyalty 4, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a loyalty counter on Rao. This is very important. The +1, create a 1/1 blue and red otter creature token with prowess. -3, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. -10, draw 3 cards. You get an emblem with instants and sorcery spells you cast have Storm. Now, as I always say, usually with Planeswalkers, you just ignore the alt and you really just focus on the top 2 abilities. However, for this commander, I actually do think the bottom ability is relevant, and as you saw in the video, is easily achievable. Maybe not easily, but it is achievable, and it doesn't take you going super out of your way to do it. So all 3 modes are super important. Having a plus ability that gives you a blocker is actually not the most common thing in the world, so that is a big plus when you're trying to get Ral up high with his loyalty. For this deck, I went like more flavor than anything. I tried to make this an otter deck, an otter ball deck. It's still Spellslinger, still has all the staples you would expect, but I did include a ton of the new otters, so I thought I would go through and start with that category. I think like 90% of these are from bloomburrow. We have Kitsa, Thunder Trap Trainer, Ancient Prone Apprentice. This one is an alchemy from Wild's Veldrain. Coruscation Mage. Coruscation Mage. All right, clearly I've never said that word out loud before. Frolicking Familiar, Valley Flood Caller, Harnesser of Storms, Light Shell Duo, Storm Splitter, Bria, and Alania. I kind of wanted to maybe do this as an Alania deck, but I thought Ral was kind of cool. So I went ahead and decided to do this as a Ral commander instead of Alania. Moving into the instants and sorceries, I have them broken down vaguely by category here. This is kind of your cantrippy, always kind of good, help you draw cards, help you do something. We have the typical, I don't think there's any real important ones in here of note. I mean, Otterball Antics is on flavor. Tezzeret's Gambit is great because we have the Planeswalker Commander. Other than that, Season of the Bold is a new one. I have the other season over here. We'll get to that shortly. But yeah, just good spell-slingery cards that I like to run personally. This is my burn spell kind of removal package. Obviously, we have a lot of bounce because it is blue. So we have the Bolts, we have the Fading Hopes, Abrades, Brazen Borrower, all these sort of things. Pearl of Wisdom is in the wrong category. Typical otters. Getting in the wrong place. Another just flavor card. Cares about otters. It has an otter in the art. Have to include it. Chandra as well. I think it's the only other Planeswalker I have in this deck. Usually I try and load up more if I'm going for a Planeswalker build because of proliferate and things like that. But I don't know. I just kept with Chandra because Chandra's just good. My counter magic is, again, pretty typical. Mana Drain. Love to see it. Invert Polarity is becoming a favorite of mine because it's just... worst case scenario, you're countering their spell. Best case scenario, you're essentially warping the game in your favor. Love it. Super cool. Spellgyre is a new one. I thought I'd try it out. I kind of like it. I like the idea of holding up 4 mana. If you don't get something to counter, you didn't waste your turn, you can still use it to surveil 2, then draw 2, which is not nothing. So pretty happy with this one. I might try it in a few more decks. Also, otters. Our Spells Matters cards. Mizzix's Mastery, I mean, is a sorcery, but it cares about instants and sorceries. Storm Chaser's Talent is very good. Great in a deck like this. However, Artist Talent really overperformed for me. Just the first ability, being able to draw, discard and draw, and kind of like cycle through your cards and find what you need. Super useful. Its second ability, discounting, great. Both of these, I think all these new talents are fantastic and definitely worth trying in your decks. Third path, we know. Mana Form Hellkite, we know these cards. Our next category is kind of the non-creature spell that isn't instants or sorceries. We have Flux Channeler, cares about Proliferate. Same with Iker Moon. Kindred Discovery, we have a lot of otters, so whenever we attack with otters, we can draw cards, and whenever an otter enters, so kind of double duty there. And the Mystic Study, of course. This is our kind of board wipey, mostly board wipe, what I would consider a board wipe category at least. We have Cyclonic Rift, of course, Burn Down the House, River's Rebuke, and then Season of Weaving. This is a modal spell, so it does more than one thing. The 3-pot ability lets you essentially bounce everything non-token, which isn't the best. A lot of decks care about tokens, especially like in today's Magic. So maybe not the best form of removal, but again, the modality of it and being able to kind of choose and do different things with it, I think is worth running. So both of the seasons are in here and I'm overall happy with them. Last category is our kind of ramp package. Our Patchwork Banner, you know we have to have it. We got the otters, we need the banner. Cold Steel, Arcane Signet, typical. And then the last one, which also is an otter and could go in the otter category, is the Storm Catch Mentor. Is just a better Goblin Electromancer in my opinion. I know Goblin's like a 1-2 and that could be the difference, but having Haste, Prowess, and the ability to discount instant sorcery spells and being a Q otter, like this is a home run of a card, so definitely becoming a staple, I think. For land, nothing really of note. 3 Tree City, I thought I'd give it a try. I think I maybe used its ability once in playing, but still, it's low opportunity cost. And that's a deck. It's pretty straightforward. Again, I kind of wanted to go a little more silly with it with the otters, but it still makes for a good deck if you like that strategy. So let me know what you think of the video. If you like the video, give it a like, leave a comment. And until then, I will see you in the next video.